Hi there, everybody. It is me, Taylor, aka the Skanky Gal, and I'm finally back. After like 3 hot months, I'm finally back. It's like I took summer vacation without purposefully intending to take summer vacation. It just kind of happened that way. We got really busy this summer. Me and my husband had a lot of stuff going on, a lot of social things happening. My social battery is maxed out, but it's fine. Then we had some unprecedented things happen that needed, I had a process. And so I initially tried to make a video like a month ago. It wasn't very convincing on the happiness scale. So I was like, oh, Taylor sister, just stop. When you're ready, come back. YouTube will be there. So here we are. I even took off for like a good month from knitting and crocheting. That was a sad moment in my life. May it rest in peace. But we're back, and I actually have things to talk about. I even have stuff that was in the said deleted video. I got stuff in there from there. Yeah, got stuff from that video that never became a video. So I have things from that I get to talk about. I have projects I'm working on I'm going to talk about. Yarn I'm going to talk about. Yeah. Oh, and the up and coming DFW Fiber Fest. Yes, we're going to touch on that for a second, because this will be my first year going, and we're going to touch on that for a second. But we won't do that right now. So I had to go back and watch my last video. Correct. I know people out there watch the videos of themselves. I know they do. And if you're anything like me, it makes you feel a little awkward watching it. Like, that's what I sound like on recording, and people watch this. Like, I watch it when I edit it. I don't need to actually sit down and watch it like I'm a viewer. So there's that. But I had to go back and watch it because it's been, like I said, almost 3 months since I made a video. And I was like, well, hell, what did we talk about? So I had to rewind and figure it out. And then I came to a spot in the video, that I discussed my accidental We Are Knitters yarn purchase. Well, let me show you what I'm making with it. I know in that video I was working on knitting a sweater. Almost said a cardigan. Sweater you pull over. I was working on knitting a sweater in that video, following the We Are Knitters pattern that they have for free on their YouTube channel. Well, I decided if I'm gonna have this accidental oopsie yarn, I might as well make something out of it, and I really wanted to make that sweater. So I decided to make that sweater. The Eden sweater is what it is, or Eden jumper as they call it over there across the pond in the great UK. But let me show you where I'm at with it. And I really need to do better about like writing my notes down on stopping points. That way I remember where I'm stopping at and why I'm stopping there. Because like I said, I haven't picked up knitting needles or a crochet hook in like a month. And I was alternating between these super cute little crochet tops that I'm making, because they're quick and easy and they work up like that. So I can wear them now for summer, and then working on this bad boy. But I honestly can't remember where I left off on this, and I've already had to frog it once. I really don't want to frog it again because this is such a fuzzy, woolly fluff that when you frog it, it snags on itself. And when I pull it to get it to come apart from itself, it really breaks my heart. So I need to figure out where I'm at on this thing so I can continue. I think I'm on steps 8 and 9, or repeating steps 8 and 9, because I did find a note in my phone that said repeat steps 8 and 9. But when you're in the middle of something like this, how are you supposed to know what step you're on? I should do better. I'm learning when it comes to knitting. This is a journey. Remember I told you it was a quest? This is my Everest. So anyway, this is how far I've gotten on, it's either the front or the back panel because they're both the same. But I feel like my stitches are really pretty. Like, I feel like I'm actually doing a solid job here, folks. It looks kind of silvery on the side. It's actually like a really pretty, like, grayish blue. I love how it, okay, you can kind of see back here. all that. But it is definitely, I feel like those stitches aren't terrible. The cool thing about this yarn though is it's so raw that when you work it up, it gives different shapes within each stitch. So it's got a very rustic kind of look. And I'm super excited. I had to frog it because the first one I was making, I have had to learn that when you are knitting, just go ahead and downsize 2 sizes. I'm normally like a size 6 in everything I wear. Dresses, jeans, everything. I've been a size 6 since I was probably about 14. So yeah, and it's fine. Size 6 in knitting is not size 6 in knitting. Size 6 in knitting is like a size 12 in regular clothes. And so when I was making the first go round, whenever I was working on this sweater, I held it up to myself because I just started like doing the decreases and everything, because I measured it out, had my tape measure, everything was looking great. Like my tension's not, you know, all wonky. So I took my tape measure and measured it out, and well, it was a tunic or a t-shirt dress length. Like it was coming down to my mid-thigh, and I was like, oh my God, and we're just not starting to decrease. Why is it like this? So I went down to, I think it went from their medium size down to their extra small, and it's already made a huge, yeah, because I know I'm decreasing right now. Like that I remember. I just don't remember where I'm at instead of decreasing. But if I hold it to my waist, you see? It's like right where it needs to be. So I was like, okay. So, and then I was watching a couple of different podcaster, knitter folks. And a lot of them were even saying that when you go to knit something to wear, you kind of have to go down in your normal size by at least a size or 2, because it's just, well, it's just different. It just is. So yeah, this is still a work in progress. I'm hoping once I show y'all what else I'm working on, you'll understand why this is kind of on the back burner right now. But I really need to remember where I was at, because I don't remember where I was at. But I'll remember eventually. So yeah, I'll figure out where I was at, what step I was on. And then, okay, hang on. We'll get to the end then in a moment. But I mean, I feel like it's coming along nicely. I think it looks really pretty so far. That's my personal opinion. If you don't think it looks really pretty so far, that's your personal opinion. But I'm working on it. So I do really need to pick this back up though and continue with my life. Yeah, I had to like re-ball it up myself after I frogged it. That's a look now, isn't it? It's like a pancake. Or a UFO. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's where that's at. So let me show you why that bad boy has been on the back burner for a minute. I discovered Passionate Kelsey a while back, and she has a couple of free tutorials on her YouTube channel to follow for these really pretty, almost bralette style kind of halter crocheted tops. And I decided I was gonna make one. No, I didn't make one. I made myself 2. Technically, I made 3 for myself. One of them was an initial kind of let's see how it fits. After I washed and dried it, it helped a lot because it was kind of big. Because like I said, yeah, she wears a small, and she even says like the size I'm wearing is a small, but she's got a bigger chest than me. So I was like, that's a small, and she's got a bigger chest than me. I don't know how. What kind of magic is happening there? And I don't know why, because I'm tall. So I was like, oh, I need a medium, because I wear a medium and everything. So I followed the medium pattern. I could have put my entire head in that cup. Literally, my entire head could have fit in that cup. So I had to make another one, and I made it in size small, and it fits perfectly, and it looks great. By the way, I will add her YouTube handle in the video. I'll just tag the tutorial below because it's easy to follow, and it makes really cute summer tops. And also too, like, even if you're not the chestiest girl, I don't know why, but everyone's chest, the bust area, truly looks freaking phenomenal in these tops. Also, I washed and dried. These were a godsend for these tops, by the way, and you're about to see why. So I bought these little garment bags on Amazon just because, you know, I think they're important to have. But I put the tops that I made from her because they're very strappy. So I put them in these because it's not high-end cotton yarn. And even with my high-end cotton yarn, I might still throw it in the washing machine instead of a garment bag. Don't scold me for that, please. But I just kind of take the tops and I throw them in here, and then I throw them in the washer and I throw them in the dryer because they're cotton, so it doesn't really bother me. But they have, oh my, hold. It's a lot of straps. Hang on, they're not tangled. I just didn't undo it from itself. So this is actually the bigger one. This is one I could probably put my head in. But this is, oh, that just doesn't look nice. This is what happens when you just like wash and dry things and then just leave it in the dryer for 3 days and keep pressing the tumble dry button trying to refresh it before you finally get around to folding it. So we all do it. We're not gonna shame me. But this is the top. It's actually super, like, I'm not kidding. There's my head. There's my face. It's big. But once I washed and dried it, it was better. It just, this part, you see how high up it sits? Like the whole cup itself, which I'm fine. I like a good amount of coverage. But the whole top itself like goes way up. When I show you the next one in a second, it's supposed to stop like right here. Like the top of the point of the top is supposed to stop about right there. Then it's all strappy. But I did post this one to my Instagram page. I was like, that's not bad. And then I bought the little cups, like I said, on Amazon. I think I said that in the previous video. I may have said it in the one I deleted and forgot. It's fine. But I bought little like cup inserts. That way we don't have a slip that could land us in, I don't know, jail for public indecency. But I bought little cups to go in here. And it laces up. I should have just not taken it apart. So you lace it up like so. You take the other one and you go to the other side like so. Then you take the other side and go back to the side that you're just on, lace it up like so. Because it ends up creating like a little crisscross effect in the back. And then you can kind of tighten it how you need to. That way you feel good and secure and you don't feel like anything's slipping around. Like it looks like that when it's all laced together. Isn't it cute? And then the back, so it's got like a crisscross effect. Yeah. So that's the gray one I made. And then I made, it's also in its garment bag. I made a blue one. Blue is not my color. I mean, it is, but I know I've told y'all before, like, I don't do super bright, happy colors. I like grays. I like olive greens. I like rust colors. I like marigolds, mustards, goldenrods. I like very rich earth tones if I'm gonna do color. So if I do bright color, I usually feel a little funny in it. But I felt like for summer, it was fine. So yeah, hang on, I'll show you. Let me lace this. We'll skip. Let me just say, hold. Okay, we laced it, sort of. So you see how much smaller this one is? This is the small. So this is what the small cup size is supposed to look like. Not this behemoth right here. Like you lay them on top of each other and it's like so much more material. Yes, I wear a medium. No, I do not have a medium-sized bust. The end. So that's the blue one. I really shouldn't have just like ran this thing through the dryer on tumble dry 5,000 times. It does not look as blue in this light. It's actually like almost like a robin's egg blue. Maybe not quite as deep, but not quite Tiffany blue. It's not quite that, I don't know, but it's a summer blue, but it looks really nice on. Oh, see, there you go. Now you can see the difference. See how this one stops right here? This one goes all the way up there. It still looks good on though, so I refuse to like give it away, which I might. If I had a friend who had bigger breasts than mine, I totally would. But yeah, it's a super cute little top. Again, the pattern is from Passionate Kelsey. There's the back. I really should have had these better prepared for viewing than just yanking them out of the dryer in their garment bag. But I'm not some fancy YouTuber who has their life together. I am Taylor, and I'm a hot mess. The end. So, yeah, there's that one and this one. So this is what I've spent most of my summer doing, is making little tops like this. I have made these 2 for myself. I have made 2 for my sisters. I started making one for my sister-in-law. Oh, I started making another one for myself. I almost forgot about that. And it's very colorful. Here I am saying, I don't wear color. I might not even keep this one. I might give it to my sister's roommate because it is colorful. Like Lisa Frank colorful. We are not, I repeat, not going to talk about how what I'm about to hold up is a bunch of yarn vomit. So this little, oh, what does she call these tops? These tops have a specific name. Oh, it's the Lily top because it's made by the Lily Sugar. She uses Lily Sugar and cream yarn to make them. But I had to take this one apart on one of the cups and then like do it again twice on each one because for some reason one cup kept coming out bigger than the other, even though I'm not one to, I've been crocheting forever. Yes, I keep count on things, but like I don't understand why this was doing this. But here's one cup and you can see the light makes it look so much brighter than what it is. It's actually got more depth than what it looks like on the camera. But it screams Lisa Frank. Like, it really does. So I was like, I could call this the Lisa Frank top, but it's... See, now you can see back here. I look down because my laptop is literally like right there. Because I don't have a fancy camera. We've talked about this. I have my phone and a ring light, and we're doing our thing. And I mirror it on my laptop. So anyways, right there. So, like... I need to make sure I'm not over here with it. So yeah, it's not as bright now. You can see it back here. This, I think my ring light is up too bright, but I'm not gonna fuss with trying to turn down the brightness of it right now. But it's really pretty and I hate it and love it all at the same time. So I got this yarn out of my mystery bag from Hobby, and it is their Cotton Kings, the print, and they're no longer making or carrying Cotton Kings the print. They have other Cotton Kings, but not Cotton Kings the print. So I'm kind of up a creek without a paddle because I only have 2 of these and I'm holding them together because it is very, very, this is my yarn vomit. And hang on. There's my yarn vomit. We're just not gonna talk about it, okay? It got thrown in the bottom of my yarn bag because I didn't crochet or knit for a month because life. We're just not gonna discuss it. But anyway, yeah, they don't make this color anymore or this line of Cotton Kings anymore, and I'm over here like, I only have 2 of them and I have to hold this together because it's a number 1. It's tiny. Like, oh God. Shh, we're not gonna talk about it. It's gonna take me a minute to detangle all this crap. But you see, it is so small. It's like dental floss, literally. So I have to hold it together with the other one to kind of create the same thickness as the Lily Sugar and Cream or the Lion brand Re-Up, because I believe that's a size 4. It might be a size 3. I think it's a size 3. Like an Aran weight. I don't know. Don't quote me. So yeah, I have to hold it together or the cup doesn't come out the same as the other ones and it doesn't look right. And kind of holding it together also creates like this really cool effect on focus. Like, look at that. You can see the variety of colors in it. It's just, oh, it's pretty. And I don't like bright colors, but I love this. But at the same time, I have to be realistic with myself. Like, how does it look with my skin tone? Do we look like we wear something like this? No, we look like we wear colors like this, because we do. So I probably will end up giving it to my sister's roommate because she's super fair complected and she's got gorgeous jet black hair. It's gorgeous because I make it jet black at the end. But anyway, she's got beautiful jet black hair. So, and with her fair skin, I think these colors will actually be really complimentary on her because they're very cool. It's a lot of cool colors. I like better in warm colors or just black or gray. So I think she'll look super cute in this. And plus I would like to make her something because I just love her. She's a very sweet girl and she deserves something nice. So yeah, I think once I get done with figuring this crap out, I will fit. Oh, was that a mess? A bigger mess than what it already is. But once I get it all figured out, I will definitely make the rest. I'll finish this. Oh, this is just bad. Like Taylor, child. What have you done here? I've also turned into that yarn person or fiber artist. I don't like that term. I'm not a fiber artist. I don't make art. Okay, I just knitwear designer. But then again, crocheting's not necessarily knitting. Can I just call it fiberware designer? Can I make it my own terms? Why not? It's my world, right? At least this one is. Anywho, I've turned into that person who has like 5,000 projects going at once. It drives my ADHD absolutely insane. But I also get bored easily, so I jump around. So yeah, as soon as I get this all not a mess, I'll make it, and I'll make this and it'll be done and it'll look like one of these and it'll be so cute. And then I'll make Jillian stand there and let me take her picture in it. And then I can post it on my Instagram, which I have been more active on there than on here. Just because I like making the little reels. It's fun. I've only made a couple of them, so don't act like I've been sitting over there making them all day long. Anyway, so yeah, there's those. These are the Lily Sugar and Cream. Oh, Christ. Anyway, these are the Lily Tops by Passionate Kelsey, and I will, I'm not very good at being like, oh, I'm gonna tag down below. It's because sometimes YouTube will take literally 2 days to upload a video, and I'm just like, bro, really? So then I forget. But if you need to reference these tops, it is Passionate Kelsey, and it is her Lily top. And they are super cute, super easy to make. I can literally make one in a day. This one in particular has just been a nightmare, but it's fine. So yeah, I've been making those most of the summer, which is why my sweater got put on the back burner. Ooh, I made another Weird Knitters purchase. They were having a sale, but I can't remember what for. Maybe it was a Memorial Day sale. I think it was a Memorial, because it has been a minute since I've been on here and since I made a video. So I think it was a Memorial Day sale. I don't really know. Don't quote me. But anyway, they were having a sale. So I decided, because I was really enjoying making the Lily top, I was like, I wonder how much more I would like this if it was made out of really good cotton yarn. Yeah, that didn't happen. I didn't make one of them yet. I have enough yarn to make it, but I ended up making other stuff, and it's not done. There's a reason why knitting mostly is referred to as slow fashion. I'm working on a tank by Kutova Kika, and it's just one of her basic like tanks, but I'm making it just a little bit smaller because I like tanks that are I like tanks that are like this, like kind of fitted, kind of cropped, the cute little high-waisted jeans. That's just my style. So I was like, oh, I could totally make, and I've measured this one or another one. So I did the measurements from here to here. Basically that big. Hang on, I'll show you all the top. Anyway, instead of me making a Lily top, I just jumped into knitting a tank. And I'll show you all that in a second. But let me show you the colors I purchased from the cotton. Oh yeah, y'all can see them right there. These are beautiful. Like, these are beautiful. And they're 100% Pima cotton. And oh my god, they're so soft. And there's a shit ton of yardage in one of these. 232 yards. What? Lily Sugar and Cream has like 112. I have to use like 2 of those to make anything. I'm barely on 1 and I'm almost done with the tank. Not almost, I'm just almost done with the bodice part. But this one is called Olive, and look at that color. Oh, yeah, there you go. Now you can kind of get a better visual of the reel. It's a very deep olive, But let's get up close and just, it has a slight like sheen to it. Oh my gosh. Okay, there you go. Now you can see. Like it's a finer weight, but it's so pretty. Oh, that's me. So sorry. And it is just, and it's so like, it's squishy and it's soft and it's such a pretty color. This one is olive, so I got, that was a 10-pack. I got a 10-pack, and it was like, I was expecting it to be stupid crazy expensive because it's We Are Knitters and they carry really nice yarns, but when they have a sale, and then their bundles are always cheaper. Some colors they have to do, you know, an additional charge because they're specialty colors, which is totally understandable, but the bundles are still so much more affordable than buying the single. So I bought a pack of 10, and I got 3 olive, 3 of the terracotta. Let me hold them back here so you can kind of see the colors a little bit better. It's definitely like a rust color. And I mean, I'm not kidding when I tell you, this is so soft. And I just cannot get enough of them. So, 3 in terracotta, 3 in olive, 4 in natural. Because I'm in the middle of making the tank, like I was saying, by Kutova Kika. And I decided, because I bought 4 of these, this one I think I'm going to make like a little lily top with, just because I think it'll be really pretty and soft and have more of a drape to it, where the other cotton yarns I use are a little bit more, just kind of more, they're more stiff. This one's just a little bit softer, so I feel like it'll be more delicate on my skin. So I think I'm gonna make one of those tops out of this. And then I want to make, I don't know, something great out of this. But I decided eventually, because I got colors, that way I can make another basic tank and stripe them. Have them mostly in the natural color and stripe them with the olive and terracotta. So I think it'll be really pretty. But these really are, they're so soft. They don't smell like nothing. Like wool has a smell, alpaca has a smell. These don't smell like nothing. But I was super excited when they came in. Oh, I was so excited. This is my first We Are Knitters purchase. I haven't purchased anything else from them. I had the accidental wool in the gang purchase. Whoops. So I haven't purchased anything from them, and I am really happy with the pricing on this. It cost me, I think it was, for 10 balls of yarn, especially when they are 232 yards a ball, I think it was just under, or just at 60. I think it was just, I can't remember. It's been some months. Like I said, I haven't been on here. I remember I got it for like a total steal because they already have deals on their bundles, and then they were running a sale for their coupon code, and I used it, and I mean, I paid nothing, and I was just like, oh my god, I feel like I'm robbing them. But at the same time, I like to shop smart, and that's why they do the sales that they do. So I was super happy that they allowed you to use the coupon code with the bundle discounted price, because I mean, 10 of these for like, I think it was like $62. I could go back and look, but I'm not gonna, let's be honest. So yes, I bought 4 in olive, 4 in terracotta, 3 in olive, 3 in terracotta, and then 4 in the natural color. So let me kind of show you. My mom and I we were hanging out today, and because she's been knitting, and she's really big into knitting socks, and she was looking at my work, because like y'all know I haven't been knitting. God, I think I started like practice knitting. Was it April? May? I can't remember, but it was something ridiculous like that. So I haven't been doing it for very long. I think it was April when I think it was March when I bought the knitting needles because like I'm gonna try. Then I hated it, and then I picked it back up and tried again, and I fell in love. So anyway, I haven't been doing this for very long, so my mom was like super impressed with my stitches. But then again, she's my mom. She's gonna make me feel good about myself, right? But it is called slow fashion for a reason. This is taking for freaking ever. This is only like, hold, beep. I guess I should start decreasing or going to the next step to get it into the bust area. But this is just the bodice part, and it's just, but I feel like I'm doing a good job. And my stitches right now are a little gappy because it's definitely gonna need to be blocked, but I feel like it's got a good, I almost dropped it, like drape to it. But look at how, focus, that natural works up so pretty. And I'm hoping, yes, I'm going to wash this, and probably gonna hand wash this, and then I'm going to throw it lightly in the dryer because I'm using the right recommended needle size, but it is a little spacey. So, but when you pull it apart like that, Taylor, of course, it looks spacey, but you get the gist. So I'm hoping that if I dry it, it'll kind of tighten everything up a little bit, because as y'all know, I don't like wearing bras, and we don't want to offend the public. Okay? We don't want to offend the public. So yeah, but I've been so proud of myself for actually sticking with this and really working hard on it and doing my best to, really shouldn't do this real quick while I'm on here, but that was a little loose. Anyway, I want to get this one done by the time the DFW 5% rolls around. Like, I really, really, really do. I want to get it completely finished and done and ready to go, because I know most people who go to things like that, they want to wear something they made. They want to wear something like, I'm simple. So no one's going to stop me and be like, oh, Taylor, that tank top. No. But it's just the fact that I'm wearing something I made just gives me a little bit of pride, you know? And it's Texas. DFW Fiber Fest is coming to Texas in September. It's still 112 out in Texas. Texas doesn't know how to let go of summer, like I said, until November. Then we get like a month of fall, but that month of fall doesn't really happen though until December. Then we freeze over for 2 weeks in February, and then boom, it's spring. The end. Texas is spicy. So anyway, I wanted to wear something that I made. I might wear one of my lily tops. I don't know. Those are crocheted. I kind of want to wear something that I've knit because, I don't know, I'm knitting and I'm proud of myself. I do have, oh crap, I should have got that. I am going to try to make socks. So my mom a couple of years back, and by a couple of years back, I literally mean it's been like 6 years. She got me whenever she was in, I think, Arkansas. She was at a little store in a local dyer. She did a whole Harry Potter series. And so my mom got me some Harry Potter yarn, and it's actually in the Gryffindor colors. I'm a Slytherin. Not that y'all care, but I'm a Slytherin. So she got it in the Gryffindor colors. Like, oh, I'll make a hat out of it, because I was really big into making hats when I first started crocheting, and that worked out really nice and all. But it's a sock yarn, and I didn't know what a sock yarn was back then. I didn't understand what a sock yarn was back then, and my mom technically didn't either, because she wasn't quite that far into knitting just yet. She had been knitting, but it was things like blankets and stuff and some like washcloths, because my mom is not like me. She likes the more simple things when she starts a new project, because it helps her just simply get the motions down. For me, I'm like, hi, my name's Taylor. I don't put my big toe in the water to test it to see how it feels. I just jump in, because that's just the kind of person I am. So she didn't know it was sock yarn either. Well, when I was going through my yarn stash is when I found it, and I was like, oh my god, my Harry Potter yarn. Well, I remember making the hat and going, oh, this is not enough. This is not going to be enough for this hat, because it technically wasn't, because crocheting just takes up so much more yarn. So I ordered another hank of it, and it was expensive. I remember going, oh my god, this is like $25. What the heck? And I was just mortified that my mom spent $25 on this yarn for me, and I felt so bad. And I haven't done anything with it because I was scared of it, and so now I have 2 hanks of it. And I was like, I'm gonna make socks. I don't know when, but I'm gonna make socks. My mom, y'all, she's a sock making machine. She is the sock sorceress. I'm not kidding. The woman is knocking them out left and right. She used to have a beautiful flower bed during the spring and summer that she just tended to and took care of. No, her flower beds definitely took the back burner because she discovered the realm of socks and knitting, and she hasn't stopped. She has made me a pair, my brother a pair, my brother's wife a pair, my other brother a pair, my brother's girlfriend a pair. Both of my sisters have a pair. My other brother has a pair. My other brother's girlfriend has a pair. She's worked on a pair for herself. 2 pairs for herself now. I think she's working on a 3rd. This woman is so creative. She has figured out how to make a pair of socks, and the cuff of the top of them, she's actually crocheted in tiny little granny squares. Y'all, it's so cute. They're so cute. They're kind of stripy and colorful and very much her. My mom is a very like happy, colorful kind of girl, and they are. They're striped and they're colorful and they're happy, and the little granny squares are colorful and happy, and they just scream Lori. Like, they really do. You look at them, you're like, yep, that's Lori. That right there is just sunshine for your feet, and they're lovely. Mine, she was having a hard time finding yarn for me because she knows I'm picky. I'm not kind of picky. I am picky. And I don't like bright colors. Well, she'd ask me, like, what colors do you want? I was like, oh, I like earth tones. If you want to do colors, I like earth tones. Well, she starts sending me earth tones, yes, but it was like springtime earth tones. I am not a spring. I'm a fall, okay? I'm a fall. I was like, no, that's not the right colors. And she's like, well, I don't know, sister. I can't find any. So I found this girl. Oh, hang on. I can remember her name. I'm gonna like put a little text in here. That's her name. It's Blue Something Farms. Not Blue Sky. Maybe it is Blue Sky Farms. Anyway, she's a dyer that I found on Etsy of all places. She has this dye lot called Black Magic. Holy shit. If my socks weren't dirty right now, I should have just brought them in here anyway. If my socks weren't dirty right now, I would totally bring them out here and show y'all. They are beautiful. Like, they are beautiful. They almost look like an oil slick. They're black with these gorgeous, rich, deep, subtle jewel tones just wrapped throughout the fibers. And oh my god, and they're so soft. They're so soft. And I wear the living hell out of them. I'm probably gonna wear holes in them at some point. Yes, it is 108 out in Texas. It can be 120, and I'm probably still gonna wear socks inside just because I really don't like having cold feet. I'm 5'9", okay? We have poor circulation. Our hands and our feet get cold. The end. So anyway, circling back, I am definitely gonna start making socks, but I'm gonna start with my Harry Potter yarn that I've had for, I'm almost 31, so I started crocheting when I was 20. So like what, 7 years? 8 years? Something like that. Yeah. Anyway, I've had it for at least 6 or 7 years is how long I've had. I don't math, don't judge me. I've had it for at least 6 or 7 years, and it is time I do something with it. And I'm actually really excited to learn how to make socks. I just have to find a left-handed video because I'm a lefty. And I taught myself how to crochet following right-handed videos. I cannot do that with knitting. My brain doesn't compute. It's like everything in my brain starts to short circuit, and then I feel so stupid. I'm like, I taught myself how to crochet on YouTube following right-handed videos. It was fine. No problem. No issues. Nothing. I cannot do it with knitting. I can't. I have to follow left-handed videos. So hopefully I can find a couple of left-handed videos on socks. If anyone has any recommendations, please comment below. But hopefully I can find a couple. But now too that I've kind of got the basics of knitting down, I might not quite need a left-handed tutorial. I can just kind of follow along. We'll see. I also need to find a local yarn store. I'll probably go to West 7th Wool and see if they offer classes on how to read patterns, because I bought that beautiful yarn from the McKinney Knittery. Why are you coming loose? Do not be a turd. Okay? Okay? Thanks. You bastard. Sorry, excuse my language. Anyway, I bought that beautiful yarn from the McKinney Knittery, and I'm like, okay, did I not show that in my last video? Okay, I'm stupid. So I'm back. Cause I was like, I started talking about that pattern and wanted to go to West 7th Wool to have them teach me how to read a pattern, because I bought this amazing yarn from the McKinney Knittery not too long ago, and apparently I think, I don't think I talked about it in my last video and I can't remember. So if I'm re-showing y'all something, I'm so sorry. This is why you shouldn't take breaks between videos when you're trying to be a yarn vlogger. The end. So anyway, I went to McKinney Knittery because, oh, that's right, now I'm recalling. So I talked about going to the McKinney Knittery to look at the La Bien Aimée yarn because she has that pink Fetty yarn. And I am truly just like dying to get my hands on it. So the McKinney Knittery doesn't have it. She doesn't know when La Bien Aimée is going to release it to the stores who sell it retail. So she didn't have it, but I wasn't discouraged. I was like, well, you still have other beautiful and wonderful yarns that I want to make something out of. So that's one thing sweet Miss Ginger taught me while I was in there. She's like, when you come in to buy yarn and you have to like, okay, you want to make a cardigan, you gotta have a pattern, girl. And I was like, oh, that way I know my size. That way I know how much yarn I'm gonna need. That way I'd have to know like how much I need to buy and all the other crap that crocheting just doesn't do. It's just so, yes, it's still working with yarn, but it is so different. It is so unbelievably and so annoyingly different. So I had to sit there. I found the yarn that I wanted, and then I had to sit there and find a freaking pattern. I knew I wanted a chunky, soft, kind of oversized cardigan, and I couldn't find a pattern. And there is this wonderful woman in there named Lucy. She just lives in the area, and her daughter were in there. Just like, her daughter was learning to crochet. Lucy has been knitting forever. Lucy's from London. Again, beautiful accent. I love people with accents. I could listen to them talk all day. So Lucy helped me find a pattern. I bought the pattern. She helped me like figure out exactly how much yardage, how much like weight and everything I was gonna need. And she's like, okay, this is an oversized cardigan. She's like, you don't need a medium. She's like, that's gonna swallow you. She was like, do you have a tape measure? And I was like, yeah. So she breaks the tape measure and she's showing me on my body. She's like, do you see? I was like, oh, that's gonna be like giant oversized cardigan. And she's like, yeah, you want it to be just chunky and soft and loose and cozy. And I was like, you know what? Thank you so much for your help. So she helped me with my pattern. I figured out exactly which yarn I wanted, and I'm gonna hold together Blue Sky Fibers. Look at this. Oh, not the price tag, Taylor. Come on, girl. Like, look at that. And look at this, like, side. I'm just struggling tonight, y'all. We're just not gonna discuss my struggles. Look at that. It's a good thickness. Watch this. Squoosh. 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 It's like an accordion. It's great. So I bought this, and I'm going to hold it together with the La Bien Aimée. It is her mohair silk. There we go. That's what I needed. That is how, like, it is so tiny. I've never worked with the lace weight before, and it is so tiny. This is called Primary Rainbow. Look at this. Like, look at those colors. It's just, it's beautiful. And it's so soft. I was gonna buy like, maybe I think 4 of these. I was gonna buy 4, maybe I got 5 of these. I was gonna need 5 of these. And they were like, no, you only need like 3. Because this thing has 547 yards on it. Why do I think I need 3? I could hold 2 of these together with this though. This one has 218 yards. But anyway, long story short, I need to go because McKinney Knittery is so far from me. It's like a good hour, sometimes hour and a half because of traffic and where I live. And honestly, in the DFW, more people move here every year. I know I shouldn't complain, but damn, the traffic has gotten out of control. And it takes way too long to get anywhere these days in the DFW. And I'm just like, ugh. So There's nothing wrong with West 7th Pool. I love Amy in there. She's so sweet and so nice. But I need to go in there one day and ask her if there is a class and how much it costs to help me learn to read a pattern. I can read crochet patterns fairly well. Knitting, I am so lost. I think it's because I'm such a novice with knitting. But I've sat down countless nights lately just trying to, because I want to wear this winter and fall and spring. Like, and I kind of want this to be an all year round cardigan, because those are gonna be so pretty when they're held together. Because they'll be like subtle speckles of all this color. It's gonna be so pretty. So I really need to find someone to help me learn how to read the pattern, because I don't want to get frustrated and discouraged and then not do anything with it. And I know I have time, but still. So I can't believe I squirreled it out that hard and completely forgot all about that yarn. Like, I forgot bad. This was like the highlight of my year, was going to the McKinney Knittery to get this lovely, like, it's just so squishy I could die. And now it's in my chapstick. It's fine. So yeah, I'm really excited. And I can't wait to make my cardigan out of it, but I don't know how to read my pattern. And I've tried looking up what different things mean, and I'm like, I think I need somebody to actually sit down and talk with me about it and help me figure it out. But finding the time with a 1.5-year-old, it's a little difficult. Those of you who have children, you understand. So yeah, I will get this figured out and I will get this made into something so grand. It's just gonna be a matter of time. Yeah. So yeah, that's really it. This is, I think, become almost an hour video because I squirreled out and forgot about this, and I was just sitting here talking while knitting about socks. Anyway, yeah, that's really all I've got planned right now, what I'm working on, what I've done, what I did throughout most of the summer, which was a lot of, like I said, the lily tops, because they were cute, easy, and I worked them up fast. I've also decided that during the summer I'm going to work on winter projects, where I know people during the summer like to make summer projects because they're lighter, they're not as heavy or as warm of a material, but I'm so slow to doing things sometimes that I would like to have it done in time to wear and enjoy before the season is up. So I'm going to be one of those that makes fall and winter clothes during the spring and summer, and then make spring and summer clothes during the fall and winter, and then fall and winter clothes during the spring and summer. But we'll see if that actually pans out that way, because I'm still working on a tank that's now on my floor because I threw it down to go get this. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, that's what I'm working on, and those are my plans. DFW Fiber Fest, before I forget about that, this is my first year going. No, I'm not taking any classes. I just want to go and see what it's all about. I have been saving up some money to buy some fun yarn. I know that the McKinney Knittery is supposed to have a booth there, so I'll go in there and talk to them. And I know West 7th Pool is supposed to have a booth there as well, which they're just right down the road for me. I can always pop in there anytime I need to. They're so kind in there. But I'm just excited to like see what's out there and what I can buy and what I'm gonna make. And I'm trying to find a few different patterns for some things to make for this winter and fall and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited about the DFW Fiber Fest. It'll be my first year going, my mom's first year going. We're both pretty giddy about it. Hopefully I can get some cool videos, some stuff, and some really cool yarn, and like add it into one of my videos on here, or make it into reels on Instagram. I make myself laugh. So yeah, that's what's going on. Hopefully the next video, because right now it's August, so hopefully the next video you guys get from me will be after the Fiber Fest, and I can show you the things I found, the things I bought, stuff I saw, things I've hopefully finished by then. That tank top. Hopefully by then I have figured out and started working on this cardigan. Hopefully I figured out where I'm at on my sweater, the Eden sweater, that I'm probably gonna have to frog again. Love myself for that. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. And oh, my new spot. I'm no longer at my coffee table. I rearranged my living room. It's not gonna work with the way my living room is not rearranged for me to sit at my coffee table anymore. So we're in the corner. My house is very tiny. It's just a little over 1,000 square feet. It's little, so you can only imagine like how small my living room is. So now we're in the corner of my living room, but it's got, I don't know, there's crap behind me. Background. So yeah, my plant Susan. I know, I decided to change up the scenery a little, and I'm trying my hardest to get some videos during like natural light, but we'll see. Got a kid, do most of these after he goes to sleep. Yep, that's about it. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, and say thanks to those of y'all who come here and watch me ramble and forget stuff, have to step away from the camera 3 or 4 different times to go collect things, forget completely that I bought yarn that I didn't get to show you guys. I don't think I have anything else in there that I forgot to show y'all, so it was just this beautiful baby. Like, this is, I can't wait to start on this. I can't read the pattern. And then I'm getting so discouraged, and I'm like, well, maybe I should read another pattern, but knitting is so different than crocheting. They're similar, but so different. It's like identical twins. They look the same, but not really. But they're so different. So different. So it's fun getting to learn Madame Divine. Apparently she thirsts in this moment in time. Birdie. That's my dog. Excuse her. Stop licking things, girlfriend. Whatever. Okay, I'm done. I'm signing off. This is it. I'm finished. Hopefully I have something great to say. Who knows? I might pop up here again with another video in the next couple weeks. No promises. My fur child is now got the human child to sleep, and the fur child's over here just... I know y'all have seen my Mastiff before. He's walked behind me before. He's over there sleeping. So, yep, I'm going to sign off. Hopefully I'm back on here soon. If not, catch me on Instagram. I tend to be a little bit more active on there if you guys are interested in seeing what I do. And by a little active, I mean a little more active. Little. I'm mostly on there looking at people's projects and stuff because I like seeing other people's things. They're pretty. All right, yep, this is me. I'm signing off. You guys have a great evening, afternoon, week, month, day, year, whatever. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.